All right, you see the title, you see the thumbnail. We're gonna do smothered chicken and rice. Man, you talking about delicious. Get in your kitchen, let's go. All right, so let's do a quick rundown of what we have. So right here we have our chicken breast. So what I did was I had 2 chicken breasts, and what I did was I just chopped my chicken breasts up into pieces like this. Typically when they're real big breasts like that, instead of cooking them whole, because typically they cook uneven when they're that big. So what I like to do is I like to chop them up into pieces like this. Here we have 2 cups of mushrooms, we have 2 cups of rice, a cup of milk. In this bowl here we have some ground mustard, paprika, onion powder, all half a teaspoon. We have a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper. Here we have about 3 to 4 garlic cloves minced, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We have 2 tablespoons of dried parsley. We have some cream of chicken soup, cream of mushroom soup, and a chopped onion. These are the ingredients. Let's get started. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna prepare our seasoning. So we're just gonna take our salt and pepper mixture, and we're going to add it to our ground mustard, paprika, and onion powder. Just like that. And just get that a nice mix. All right, that's what we have. Let's continue. So now we're gonna take our rub or our seasoned mixture, and we're gonna season our chicken. Start adding it here like that. And we're just gonna get that mixed in. Guys, you can use as much or a little season as you want. You don't have to use all of it, it's totally up to you. And also I wanted to tell you guys, you don't have to use chicken breast. You can also use chicken thighs. But you guys know that I'm a breast man. I know y'all think I'm a wing man, but I'm a breast man. I love breast. All right, guys, take a look at that. All right, let's move over to our cooktop so we can get these babies in our skillet. All right, so let's get our cooktop on. We're gonna add our 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We're gonna bring that to a medium heat. And once it's up to temperature, you want to start adding your chicken breast, and it's best to start skin side down. And we're gonna cook them about 4 minutes per side. Now we're not looking to cook them all the way through, of course, in this step. We just wanna get it a nice sear. And we're probably gonna have to do it in 2 batches. We don't wanna overcrowd it because they'll start steaming instead of searing. All right, so we're about 8 minutes in, 7 to 8 minutes in. We're just gonna transfer these to a small plate while we do the remaining of our chicken breast. And if you need to add more olive oil, go ahead and do so. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more olive oil. All right, so it's time to remove our second batch. I'm gonna add them right to the same plate. All right, guys, take a look at what we have right here. I'm gonna move this to the side. So next we're gonna prepare our onions and garlic. So we're gonna add some more olive oil, bring that up to a medium heat. And let's add our onions and our garlic. And we're just gonna cook this for about a few minutes till the onions soften and the garlic aroma comes through. All right, so once you get that all sauteed up, we're gonna pause our heat and we're gonna remove the mixture and we're gonna set it aside. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set this aside and we're gonna move over to our cutting board. Now we're gonna prepare our mushroom mixture. So we're gonna take our sauteed onions we just had, add them to this bowl, along with our cream of chicken soup, our cream of mushroom soup, our milk, and our mushrooms. And we're just gonna get that mixed in here like that. All right, so that's what we have. Let's move this aside, and then we're gonna come back over with our baking dish. Now at our baking dish, we're gonna spray this with some cooking spray, just like that. We're gonna take our rice, we're just gonna add it to the bottom of the pan like that. And you could take a little spoon and kind of even it out. So it looks like I wasn't recording, so I already added our chicken pieces on top of the rice. So that's how you want to do it. You don't want to add your mushroom mixture first. You want to add your chicken on top of the rice, and then what we're going to do is come behind that and pour our mushroom mixture on top of that, just like this. And you want to make sure you get it, pretty much spread evenly throughout the pan, and you should have enough. Guys, just like that. And I'm gonna sprinkle that with a little pepper here on top and a little salt. And we're gonna come across that with our dried parsley. Oh man, this is already looking good, guys. And all we're gonna do now, take some foil, cover that baby up. Make sure you have your oven preheated to 350 degrees. We're gonna let this baby bake for 45 minutes covered. And after that 45 minutes, we're gonna remove our foil and we're gonna bake it for another 20 minutes uncovered. All right, let's get it in the oven. All right, so we're about 45 minutes in. Let's remove the veil of our chicken. Ooh. Guys, take a look at that. Let me bring that in a little closer. Man, this looks delicious. So we're gonna put it back in the oven for another 20 minutes and let it cook uncovered. And then we're gonna come back for the final presentation and my favorite part of the show, quality control. This is what we have after the last 20 minutes in the oven. Let me know what you think about this recipe in the comment section below. And I know there's other ways to make this chicken and rice, guys. Let me know how you make yours. I'm gonna leave the measurements in the video description below, so check that out. Let's jump into quality control, because I'm ready to taste it out. Y'all ready? Let's go. All right, this quality control time. Let's take a look at what we have. We have our chicken and rice here. So first, I'm gonna get to the rice first. I always try my rice first. With the mushroom, oh man. This is good. Now, guys, I'm gonna tell you, what I end up doing is I went ahead and I ended up adding about a cup of chicken broth to this. So before you put your chicken on top of your rice, go ahead and add a cup of chicken broth or a cup of water, however you want. I like chicken broth because it brings a little bit more flavor. And then add your chicken on top and just follow the recipe, all right? Man. It's good. Let's try the chicken. See what that flavor is in that chicken. It's cooked. Perfection. The right amount of seasoning, the right amount of everything. Until then, I'm the cook, Spinelli. Y'all already know. All wings, everything. And remember, I'm not a chef. Just cook a lot. And I'm out. Peace.